Well, we were just heading out to do chores, and it looks like we got something back. Combine's all ready. We were there the other day. We went over the combine and a whole bunch of stuff. I'll be posting that on a later date on how that all is going down, which has been very, very good. Yeah. But it looks like Doug isn't having a nap today. We're making him work again. So we'll have this combine. We have the other one plugged in. We're going to try and get it going. So we'll help him out with this, and then we'll go finish feeding cows. All right, all that combine fired up. I'm going to move this out of here so we can get the combine out. Hopefully there's enough room here to get the combine out without having to move too much stuff.
Good morning, how are you doing? We're doing good.
Good morning. I'm going to guess I won't be able to keep you off the camera this time, will I?
You don't resign it right off the hop, eh?
Are you okay? Are we still friends?
No, we never were. You want me to hold him? Yeah. So your truck goes autopilot here already or what? Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. I have to do something about this road here. Well, pave it, you know, like make my life. I like that. You want to guide me out?
Yeah, I can guide you out.
I'm a little worried when you pulled in already. I plugged that other combine in about an hour ago.
Get you fired up.
It's fired. It's brand new. What's that? Brand new, it should. Is that a what? Yeah. It's cold. Yeah. I didn't want to wake up this morning.
Everything's a little stiff this morning. We've got tires on turn. Looks like Doug's got that one off already. Doug's got mine off. That combine thing's great, ready for next year.
Put up, he looks cold in there. Turn the heat on.
We're lucky it started. If they showed up way earlier, we only plugged it in an hour ago. But you fired up nice. The steering took a little bit to get it moving, but
You let it run now to go there?
oh yeah, I don't think you turn it off. Well, unless they're going straight in the... Will you leave it running the whole time you're driving, Doug?
Yeah. You want the ladder up though?
Oh yeah, you can do that from down here. As there's another Gleaner guy out there, he says power ladder. I don't want to copy him, but we've ran Gleaner for a long time, so power ladders weren't exactly a abnormal thing. The power ladders on our combines for Gleaners have been on there for a long time. Kinda handy. Well, we're finally getting to chores. We got the combines put away. Little Morton came and picked up my combine. Sorry, they dropped my combine off and picked Daryl's up. So my combine has the tires on it. It's all good to go. I got a video coming up on that. I'm not sure when I'm going to post it, but we were actually at Little Morton picking up our 7715. And we noticed that that's when we found out that our combine was actually, or that my combine was just about ready. So we went over a lot of the details and stuff of what they all fixed and what all went down with that. So that's coming up in another video. But yeah, it's home, it's working. We're happy with how things are looking regarding that. And now we're getting to feeding the cows, and I got a bed and that kind of stuff. So back at that, it's cold today. We're sitting at around minus, I think it's a wind chill of minus 24. So, which is kind of normal for this time of year, but we've been really up and down. Temperatures have been up and down quite a bit, so yeah, fun of it all. That's a good load. So when the temperatures change quite a bit, the cows eat more to stay warm, obviously. I shouldn't say obviously, but yeah, when the temperatures are changing, the cows eat more. So then we up, and so what we do is we give them more energy, and or I should say food that gives them energy, and that's the corn silage. So we up our rations a bit, just so they can make sure they stay nice and warm. I've talked about this in the past. We like to bed. We don't want to get manure tags on the cows, because that makes it have to feed more, and if they have manure tags on them, then it takes more to keep them warm, which means it takes more food to keep them warm, la-di-da. So we keep them bedding, not only because it's for that reason, but it's also good for animal health and comfort. They don't need to be laying in their own everybody likes a soft bed to lay in, right? So bang. Typically they like to be out of the wind, so that's we'll bed them. Looks like a lot of them were here yesterday. We got a strong north wind. This is the south side of our barn, so we'll give them a good bedding here. And bedding is all done. I think bedding's the funnest part of it all. It makes things look nice and pretty, cleans things up, and it goes quick. So that's my job. Me and Daryl kind of have our jobs that we've always had. Typically I do the loader work and he does the feeding. So that's just kind of how it's been. I don't know why, just how it is. So the company we buy our mineral and our salt and some of our feed off of is called Bullseye, and our sales guy that we actually that we buy from, he used to work for us back when I was a little kid. So he's actually here right now, and he's taking a look at our cows and seeing how everything's going, making sure that we're happy with their feed. But yeah, Phil Underon through Bullseye is he's helped us out right from the beginning, him and his wife, with feed and what our cows need with proper rations and that kind of stuff. So he's here now going over things with Daryl and taking a look at so how they look.
As like Daryl and I were just discussing that, as a whole they look okay, but there's some that look a little shelly, eh? Like,
yep. Yeah, that one that just walked that way.
204. We'll see. I mean,
I guess my thoughts have...
we brought them in on Monday, right? So they haven't been in a long time yet.
No, but my thoughts have been that I know Glenn says right now what he does is he takes some of his weaker ones, or let's say he takes 30 or 40, and he'll put them in a different pen, feed them on their own so they don't have to fight for the food. And he says you won't even recognize them in a month.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering whether some of ours with a big herd, they just fell behind because they weren't aggressive enough to get the food.
But in here, they don't have to fight here though.
No, but that's where you're also going to turn around and maybe there'll be an improvement with some of them in here.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and if you had the option to isolate the bottom 10% or something like that,
You think that would be a good idea?
it wouldn't hurt either.
But
I wouldn't say there's anything really alarming yet, though.
Yeah, but once it gets to that point, then it takes too long to come
You're
back,
right.
Like you don't
Yeah.
want to go there. There's one. Eloise.
Yeah. No.
She's been getting her share of food.
yeah, in all my videos, you watch the feed wagon going out in the field. She's the first one at the feed wagon. She's following the feed wagon, always taking the best bite.
Oh yeah.
Every time. Hasn't been quite the same in here. Actually, this.
Well, she's full.
Yeah.
She's been getting what she needs.
It's not lacking.
No. Yeah. Well. So feeding's done, bedding's done. The wind is horrible. And I got paperwork to do. So it gives you a glimpse. The combine's back. I got another video coming on that up shortly. We did the whole walk through the combine with the guys at Little Morton. I'm still working on that video, so I'll get that out sometime. Not sure when it is, and I'll explain to you what they all fixed and what they went over and that kind of stuff. So, well, we're back here on our outdoor rink again. Daryl's still talking with Phil. Phil came by to... Better move out of the way, kitty. You're gonna get wet. Phil came by, like we were talking about, took a look at a bunch of cows that we had a little bit of concerns about and weren't too sure. And sometimes when you look at your animals over and over again, I don't know, you can get either blinded by what you see, or so getting another opinion is we've always liked to get a second opinion sometimes with some things that we're looking at. So he's helping us out with that, and yeah, it's nice and cold out. Okay, those words don't go together. It's cold out, so now we're back playing the ice. The kids have actually been skating on here already, and as you can see, they've created lots of snow from skating. And I got one little really bad spot right there, but shouldn't be too long and they'll be able to go in the whole rink full bore. So yeah, hope you liked the video. Outdoor rink's coming along. Christmas is coming too, so please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks.